they're totally off the grid.
It's going to be extremely labor intensive.
3 men risk it all to carve out their homes in some of the most unforgiving wilderness on the planet.
There's danger everywhere.
In remote Alaska, brutal forces can crush men and machines.
We have to work with what we have because that's all we've got.
But with sheer determination and guts, these men lead their teams on a mission.
This is tough country, and we're tough men.
This is Building Alaska. State-of-the-art geothermal project. In just a few days, his client's 2,600 square foot log home should be able to produce its own hot water, a valuable commodity in Alaska.
We can lose our power for 24 hours, no big deal. At 24 hours from the time the power goes off, some houses get kind of cold. We're gonna have a mic here with the excavator to put the pipes in for the solar system.
Next to the house, Chuck dug a huge geobed.
It was a pretty awesome hole.
8 feet deep by 42 feet wide and 100 feet long. At the bottom, he ran a maze of 3/4-inch tubing that will connect to solar panels.
That's how they're gonna take heat out of the ground and heat the house. There went the breaker again. Somebody want to hit the breaker?
Blown fuses, burnt plugs, and Chuck's generator is working overtime. Even the geothermal team is hooking up the plumbing in the dark.
All we gotta do is stick these 2 things right in there like that. In the light switch.
Is that the Alaskan light switch right there?
That is.
Thanks, Chuck.
I'm gonna go try and get real stuff hooked up.
In the autumn, moose pack on some serious weight for winter. They'll eat a whopping 130 pounds of wet forage every day, holding their breath underwater for up to a minute.
As we stand here, I can feel the cold. Snow is not far. It's time to have the outside work done, and it's not done yet. I'm having a tough time getting done.
At Matanuska Glacier,
It's gonna be a nice day today, okay? That was the forecast. Then I walked out the door and found the rain coming down. And then when it got light enough, there's snow on the mountains.
and go figure, today is the day Chuck planned to work on the deck with his daughter.
Oh, I love it when Tiffany comes over.
I really enjoyed the way my dad explained things to me. It makes a lot of sense. He's a good teacher.
Tiffany sees that Dad's over his head, so she comes over and helps. We're making progress. The deck is starting to look like a deck.
And finally, the truckload of solar panels arrives. The panels are ready to mount onto framework that still needs to be set and screwed into place.
Drill a few holes, put a few bolts in. We're good to go. We just set 2 aluminum frameworks. It was like, wow, exciting.
But is their luck about to change with the install of the solar panel?
Watch the ends, don't let it touch the glass. Down just a little. The biggest challenge today is just do things carefully and do them right the first time.
The bracket's on the wrong side of the lift. Got caught on the panel.
Get yours in. Watch it. Get it in.
It's not hanging flat.
Go down.
2 panels are close to hitting on the bottom.
Whoa. Okay, just, all right, good. Excellent. Good job, guys. Last one's in.
With the final panel safely in position, it's time to give this home some heat.
Okay, there it goes. Right now the temperature coming out of the ground is approximately 38 to 40 degrees. And so that is going to turn into 120 degrees in that tank. We're off and running.
To survive in remote Alaska, being self-sufficient is key. In Chuck's build, 2 natural resources, the sun and thermal energy, each play a role in heating the house. Water is pumped through a SolarLogic heat exchanger, which raises its temperature for use throughout the house. The whole system can be controlled remotely if the Stedmans choose.
Say they flew into Anchorage and they're coming out the highway and you want to turn the heat up in the house, you're supposed to be able to do that.
give you a hug. Thank you, Chuck. That looks great.
With the house now warm and all buttoned up,
Looks good, Cleve.
Yep, more like a house all the time.
Chuck is in the home stretch.
I'm not in control of this thing. You just got to roll with what's here or else it drive you nuts.
Last piece, you ready for it?
It's everything that I wanted and so much more.